Hi, this is Jen, and today my video is titled Flying Blind. Great title, yeah, if I do say so myself. Well, to all my viewers out there who are blind or visually impaired, today I'm sporting my black t-shirt because here in the state of Maine it is 100% humidity. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Last week I took an unexpected trip to Dallas. My friend's sister died and I wanted to go down there to support her. And that's what inspired this video. If you are flying into Dallas and you happen to be on American Airlines, when you get to baggage claim, find Makisha and tell her I said hi. She is a lovely lady, just a gem. Makisha. Okay, so flying. I left Portland, Maine, and took the bus to Logan Airport, which is in Boston. I got to the airline, got my ticket, got to the gate, and got on the plane. Flew by myself to Dallas, had to wait a little while for my friends to arrive, and then I did the return trip 5 days later. Is flying doable when you are blind? And the answer is absolutely. Was I scared to take this trip? Yes, I was. But my philosophy is brutal honesty with myself. I'm not going to let fear stop me from doing things that I want to do or that need to be done. The good news is flying is very doable if you are blind or visually impaired. And you don't need to travel with other people. I think what makes it easiest is that airports are full of people willing to and actually paid to help you. A mixture of both. How about that? Here are a few tips for if you are traveling when you are blind or visually impaired. The first thing is, when I travel, I tend to wear something nice. And this is a personal preference, but it makes me feel more confident, especially as I'm going to need to ask for help. That's just a personal preference. The other part of it, though, is that, like it or not, people are going to see you and form an impression of someone who is blind. They might not know a blind person or have seen many blind people. You're going to probably make an impression on people. And I'd rather not look like someone who just rolled out of bed. That's just me. I always carry cash in my pocket for tipping people that give me assistance. Not the individuals who come up to me in an airport and say, Miss, may I, help you in any way? Not that. I'm talking about the people that are employed there as assistants. When you get into an airport, the first thing you need to do is to find the agent who is standing in front of your ticket counter. That may require asking someone for help. But more often than not, that person will approach me. He or she sees my cane and approaches me and says, "May I help you?" Once I have met that person, I am home free. That person, after I say yes, will radio on her radio to wheelchair assistance. A few minutes later, someone will come with a wheelchair because most airports that I've flown in through the years want you to sit in a wheelchair. Even though there is nothing wrong with my walking, it is easier for that person with escalators, crowds, you name it. Easier if I'm just sitting, and that's what they're most comfortable with. That airport assistant leads me all the way to my gate, often getting me through security without having to wait at all. Getting my bags through security, straight to the gate, where I am, in a sense, handed off to an agent, or let me say that differently. The agent at the gate is made aware that I may need assistance. I'm okay with that. Again, when I travel through unfamiliar airports, I need to be okay with sometimes asking for help and receiving help. That's just the way it is. There's a lot of corridors, there's a lot of signage, and I don't want to miss my flight. When it comes time to board, the agent at the gate almost always asks me if I'd like to board first or board ahead of everyone. Often the agent will come up and ask me if I would like a personal escort onto the plane and directly to my seat. Again, when I travel, I'm not afraid to ask for help nor receive help. I want to get where I am going, and I want to get on the right flight too. That kind of makes a difference. Again, once I am handed off to the gate agent, I will tip the person who has gotten me there. That person has gotten me through security and to my gate. I then get on the plane, and before the plane lands, I ask the flight attendant for assistance at the other end. The flight assistant, before the plane has even parked, has already radioed for someone at the airport at which I am arriving, and usually a wheelchair or assistant is right there waiting to help me off the plane and to baggage claim or wherever I need to go. And usually it's to baggage claim where I'm meeting my party. I tip this person as well. I feel that that is a great service, and that's a big part of how these people get paid. A couple of points. Number one, if you are at all not sure if your party is going to be on time, do not leave the secured area. Once you leave that area, you cannot get back in, which means you are cut off from, say, restaurants or shops or things that if you needed to kill a couple of hours, you want to be in the secured area. Number two, I always make sure my phone is fully charged. I do not want to get in a situation where my phone is dead, especially if there is a delay in my flight, perhaps in my friend's flight. So again, is airport travel doable? Absolutely. So don't let being blind or visually impaired stop you. This is Jen signing off. Bye.